Hi guys, this is Abhi from Engineering Master. Welcome to the another episode of Engineering Master. In this video, we are discussing about how to choose a circuit breaker for our home. Circuit breaker is an important equipment when designing a home. It will protect individual as well as equipment from the unwanted electrical faults. In this video, we will discuss how will be the electrical distribution for our home, then types of electrical fault our home. In that, we will cover ground fault and short circuit fault. Then we will see electrical overload. The last one is how to select a circuit breaker for home. We will see the practical selection of circuit breakers with an example. We will learn how to select a breaker, what are the authority regulation regarding breaker selection, then how to calculate the current rating of a breaker. How will be the electrical power distribution inside a home? We all know all power distribution inside the home happens from the distribution board or DB. Incoming cable from outside, maybe from power supply provider, or it may be from the building main panel, will come into the distribution board. What is the purpose of distribution board? Distribution board will receive the power from outside and it will distribute the power into different areas inside the home. In DB there will be one incomer and multiple outgoing. You can see the single line diagram of a distribution board. In this, there's incoming cable. The power is coming from outside. Then there will be an incoming circuit breaker. So this will be the highest rated circuit breaker in the DB. We can see DB is distributing the power in different outgoing circuits. So DB is receiving the power from outside. It is dividing the power into small portions and it is distributing inside the home. So this is a function of a DB. There will be an incoming cable, then outgoing circuits which is protected by outgoing circuit breakers. So this is the single line diagram of a distribution board. What is an electrical fault? Electrical fault is an unwanted electrical condition that may cause excessive of currents that will damage our equipments and cause a risk for the human life. There are chances of 3 faults that may happen inside your home. The first one is ground fault. Second one is short circuit faults. Third one is electrical overload. We will look at one by one. A ground fault is an unintended or accidental electrical connection between a conductor and the ground or a grounded equipment frame. That is, we know there will be a phase and neutral in our home. Due to any reason, if the phase wire comes to contact with the ground or grounded equipment frame, that is called ground fault. We will see an example. We know iron box. Iron box is an equipment that everyone uses in our daily life. In normal scenario, if you plug the iron box into the power, what will happen? The circuit will be completed and the current will flow from phase to neutral. If the phase wire is damaged and comes in contact with the iron box frame, we know iron box frame is a metal part, right? So current will flow through the iron box body. In this situation, when an individual comes and take the iron box, what will happen? He will get the electrical shock. That is, the current will flow through his body to the ground. We know human body is a good electrical conductor. Current will try to take the easiest path. The easiest path is through the human body to the ground. This scenario may cause a risk of life for the individuals. This is called ground fault. We have seen, due to the ground fault, the current may pass through our human body. What happens if current flows through our body? If the current of 1 milliampere flows through our body, we feel just a faint tingle. If the current increases to 5 milliampere, then we will slightly feel a disturbing but not painful shock. If the current increases to 6 to 30 milliampere, 6 to 25 milliampere in women, 9 to 30 milliampere men, what happens? That will cause a painful shock. So we can feel that shock, or we can say it's freezing current. It may not possible to let go. Up to 30 milliampere for a short time period, for a healthy individual, the shock will be painful but may not be fatal. Above 30 milliampere, in the range of 50 to 150 milliampere, the shock will be extremely painful and may cause the loss of human life. So these are the effects if the current flows through our body. How can we protect ourselves and our equipment from the ground fault? We know the ground fault is flow of electricity to the ground. So we need an equipment that can sense the leakage current to the ground and that will trip if the leakage current exceeds a certain level and prevent from the electrical shock. One of this equipment is RCCB, residual current circuit breaker. The function of RCCB is it will trip if the leakage current exceeds a certain level within 300 milliseconds. Maximum operating time of an RCCB is 300 milliseconds. So there will be a maximum leakage current specified in the RCCB. If the leakage current exceeds that level, the RCCB will trip. In that way, the circuit or the equipment is protected from the earth fault. If you look at the RCCB closely, you can see two values. First one is IN, other one is I delta N. What is IN? IN is a rated current. Rated current is a maximum current the device can withstand safely for long time periods. There is a maximum operating current which the breaker can sustain for a long time periods. Another one is I delta N or rated residual operating current. That is our current. That is a minimum leakage current that will make the breaker trip. For example, in this scenario, rated residual operating current is 100 milliampere. Above 100 milliampere current, RCCB will trip. We have done a detailed video about the circuit breakers in earlier chapters. I will provide the link in description box. You can see that. That will give you more understanding about RCCB internal structures and the working. Come back to our topic. There are two ranges of RCCBs used inside the home. The first range is residual operating current around 30 milliampere range. This 30 milliampere range we will use to protect all electrical socket and almost all the equipment except home elevators. Home elevators requires little more. Except home elevators, almost all the electrical equipments and power socket will be protected by 30 milliampere RCCB. In big homes or big bungalows with a lot of light fitting, there may be a chance of leakage current in the light fittings. The number of light fittings are more, then this 30 milliampere range may cause nuisance tripping for the lighting. In that scenario, 100 milliampere is permitted. Please check the local regulation before taking this decision. Authorities may not allow this in every country. In that scenario, what will happen? We have to divide the circuit into two, power and lighting. The power section shall be protected with 30 milliampere. That is must. Then we have to install another 100 milliampere RCCB for the lighting section. Another type of circuit breaker which will protect us from the ground fault is RCBO, residual current operated circuit breaker. Like RCCB, rated current and rated residual operating current will be specified in RCBO also. So RCBO also protect us from the ground fault. In addition, RCBO offers short circuit as well as overcurrent protections. RCB is a combination of overcurrent protection device as well as ground fault protection device. Another one is short circuit fault. For short circuit fault, it is also the flow of electricity through the low resistance unintended path. In our home, normally short circuit happens because of two reasons. First one is line to neutral fault. Second one is line to line fault. Let's look at an example. So an electrical bulb or filament lamp is connected to phase and neutral. The current is flowing from phase to neutral. The circuit is completed. The light is glowing. What happens if the phase is disconnected from the lamp and is directly connected to neutral, or accidentally if the phase comes in touch with the neutral? In that scenario, the current will flow through the low resistance path. The bulb will not be lit and there will be a short circuit. The current will increase rapidly. So this is called line to neutral fault. Another one is line to line fault. Let's consider a three-phase motor. Then three phases R, Y, B is connected to it. Due to some failure in one phase, it comes to touch with another phase. This also causes the electricity to pass through the unintended path and will cause the heavy current. This is called line to line fault. What is the effect of short circuit? In short circuit condition, the current will increase in high amount or current will increase rapidly. It may cause equipment damage, electrical shock, circuit damage, fire hazard, etc. We may have seen in this type of fire in your life. If you are associated with the construction industry, you may have seen this. The main reason for this type of fire is short circuit. How can we protect ourselves from the short circuit? A device which is used to protect from the short circuit is called miniature circuit breaker or MCB. MCB is one of the device that will protect us from the short circuit. If we carefully inspect the MCB, you can see a letter and number. Letter indicates a type of an MCB. Number indicates a rated current of an MCB. In residential purpose, normally type B and C MCBs are used. MCB also we have covered previously in a detailed video. I will provide the link in description box. Then as we said earlier, RCBO, residual current operated circuit breaker, will also protect us from the short circuit fault. If we inspect the RCBO, we can see a letter and number will be there. So RCBO also protects from the short circuits. Another one is electrical overload. When electrical overload occurs, too much current passes through the circuit. This will cause the heating up of the wire or melting of wire, leading to a fire and other hazards. There are so many reasons for electrical overload. Some of them are plugging too many appliances into single circuit. We know our power circuit is protected by 20 ampere breaker or 32 ampere breaker. If you are connecting too many appliances in one circuit, what will happen? that equipment will draw excessive current from the circuit. So this will cause the heating up of the wire. Eventually the wire will melt and may cause fire hazards. Using multiple heat producing appliances at same time like hair dryers or curling irons, this also will take more load or more current from the circuit and may cause the electrical overload. Then faulty appliances or light fixtures, that also will cause the electrical overload. Faulty wire insulations will cause excessive current in the circuit. How can we protect ourselves from electrical overload? MCB and RCBO used for overload protection. We also know MCB and RCBO can be used for short circuit protection. This equipment can also used in overload protection. Bimetallic strip which is situated inside MCB and RCBO enable this device to trip when excessive current pass through it. Let's look at a practical scenario. Complete the breaker selection of villa with connected load of 18 kW with 3-phase connection. We know in a electrical distribution board of villa, we have 3 type of breakers. One is incomer breaker, second one is outgoing for lights or outgoing breaker for lights, outgoing breaker for power. We'll start with the incomer breaker. So incomer side, our load is 18 kW. Our total load of the villa is 18 kW. So what is our voltage? Voltage is 415 volt. Current rating? Current rating we have to find. Have prepared an Excel sheet for you for the current rating calculation. This is the Excel sheet for current rating calculation. In this, in load column, just enter the load. Our load is 18 kW. Then we will get the current as 31.34. We can use this Excel sheet to find the current for single phase and 3 phase. So what will be the current rating of our breaker or rated current of our breaker? It will be load current into 1.2. I am adding 20% as safety factor. So what will be the answer? Answer is 37.608. If we inspect the circuit breaker catalogs, we can see the next available circuit breaker is 40 ampere. So I am selecting circuit breaker rated current as 40 ampere. Then what is the type of the circuit breaker? What is it? MCB, MCCB, RCBO, ELCB, what is it? In this have seen 2 school of thoughts. We can call it as Indian school of thoughts and Middle East school of thoughts. So in India, structure of a typical distribution board is incomer will be RCBO, then outgoing will be MCBs. MCB for lights and MCB for power. And the distribution happens in phase wise. R phase is in one row, Y phase is in one row and B phase is in another row. We can say that this is an electrical distribution board as per Indian school. As per this, the incomer should be RCBO. Rated current we know 40 ampere. Type will be either B or C. I am preferring C. Another one is I delta N, rated residual operating current. That should be 30 milliampere. Next one we can say middle school of DV. So in that, the incomer will be isolator. There will be multiple sections. We can see each section is protected with an RCCB and MCB combination. RCCB will be 3 phase. MCB will be single phase. In Indian school, the rows represent one phase like R1, R2, Y1, Y2, Y3, etc. In Middle East school, this is slightly different. First circuit breaker is R1, then second circuit breaker will be Y1, like that. So the wiring is also little complex. Each section is protected with an RCCB. In that scenario, incomer should be isolator. The rated current is 40 ampere. Then multiple sections for light and power. Each light section is protected with 100 milliampere RCCB. So for the light, 100 milliampere RCCB is used. For the power, the residual operating current is 30 milliampere for RCCB. Every power section is protected with 30 milliampere RCCB. Let's have a look at some authority regulations. This is excerpt from Dubai Electrical and Water Authority regulations. You can see for the light in 2.5 square mm wire, the maximum allowable circuit breaker is 16 amps. For the light circuit, maximum 16 amp circuit breaker can be used. The minimum size of circuit wires or earth continuity conductor shall be 2.5 square mm PVC copper with maximum circuit breaker protection of 16 amps. Then in the case of power, in a radial circuit, if the number of socket is less than or equal to 5, the circuit breaker should be 20 ampere. In a ring circuit, if the number of sockets are up to 10, then circuit breaker shall be 30 ampere. So if we apply these regulations, outgoing shall be for light 10 ampere or 16 ampere. Then for power, if number of 13 ampere socket is up to 5, then 20 ampere. The number of socket is up to 10 or in between 5 and 10, then 32 ampere or 30 ampere with the ring circuit. So we can summarize our breaker selection. In India or Indian school, incomer will be 40 ampere TP and rcbo, 30 milliampere type C. Outgoing for lights will be 5 to 16 ampere MCB type C. Then outgoing for power will be 20 to 30 ampere MCB type C. In Middle East school, incomer will be 40 ampere TP and isolator. Then outgoing for light will be 10 to 60 ampere MCB type C with rccb of 100 milliampere. Then outgoing for power will be 20 to 30 ampere MCB type C with rccb of 30 milliampere. Each light and power sections are protected using rccbs. That's it guys. I think you got a good idea about the circuit breaker selection for your home. See you in the next video. Bye bye.